Hey, it's Chris, back at the office at All In Gym, bringing you part 2 of how to fix your sleep, okay? Hopefully you watched the first video, the first 5 suggestions. We'll get right into these. Number 6, meditation and deep breathing. At the end of the day, winding down, just decompressing is good in any way, whether you're doing meditation or deep breathing. There's a million free apps now that'll actually do guided meditations for you and stuff. So whether it's just sitting and taking deep breaths and just trying to just think about, like, I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out, and quit thinking about all the day's stress, everything you have the next day, the fight you have with your spouse, your kids getting on your nerves. You gotta decompress, you gotta wind down. So this could be a good habit to get into. Number 7 is one of my personal favorites that I've read about. It's so simple, I can't believe how well it works, but it's a worry journal. So before you go to bed, you open up your, I call it a tablet. I know everybody calls an iPad a tablet now, but a tablet with notebook paper, and you just scribble everything that you're worried about before you go to bed. It's a way of getting it all out and getting it down on paper and closing it and going to bed. We all know it's hard to sleep when you got a lot on your brain. So this is a way to get it all down on paper and just be done with it. The next night, you write down the new worries and be done with it. You don't even have to go back and read it. It doesn't matter if it makes sense. It doesn't matter if you didn't spell anything right or scratch. The main thing is get this stuff out of your mind, because all this stuff you're worrying about, you obviously can't do nothing about it in the middle of the night while you're sleeping. So you need to get this stuff off your brain and you need to rest. You'll tackle them problems in the morning. The Navy SEALs always say, work the problem that's in front of you. You can't deal with stuff that's not happening. So there's nothing to deal with in the night. Work the problem that's in front of you the next morning when it's in front of you again. Naps are okay if they're brief and early in the day. Science is going to tell you most naps shouldn't be much more than 20 minutes. That's enough time to kind of recharge the body if you're feeling run down. The later in the day you do it, the harder it's going to be to fall asleep at your normal time, obviously, and you're going to stay up later, so that's no good. So if you're feeling groggy and tired and it's 5, 6, 7 p.m., don't take that nap, because it's just going to cost you sleep later. When sleeping straight through for 7 to 8 hours is going to be the better move. Avoid caffeine at night. Anybody knows me, this is one I'm terrible at. I drink a lot of energy drinks. But if you are someone who responds really well to caffeine, you need about 4 to 6 hours without caffeine to actually get the body clear back to a state where it can rest completely. So any caffeine towards the end is going to be bad. The reason I bring this up, if you're someone that works out at night and you're taking a 300 to 500 milligram scoop of caffeine pre-workout and you finish up your workout at 9, it is going to affect your sleep and your recovery before the next workout. If you're trying to optimize, you might have to do a stimulant-free pre-workout or just do it with no supplements, and that's what your schedule is. It just has to be what it has to be. The sleep is more important than that one workout. Limit fluid intake at night. You always hear drink a gallon of water, blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm here to tell you, if you're drinking that much water and you're getting up to pee 2 or 3 times in the night, you just stepped over $1 to pick up a nickel. By being overhydrated isn't going to do more for your health and your fitness than actual rest and recovery is. It's probably the most important thing we need. So if we're losing sleep just to make sure we got that magic gallon of water in us, that whether you weigh 100 pounds or 300 pounds, we all seem to need to drink the same amount of water, which if you watch some of our videos, you know that's not true. But limit how late at night you drink. You know, with dinner, have a few sips, but towards the rest of the night, try to drink as little as possible. It's just not worth getting up to go to the bathroom and breaking that sleep cycle. I hope you found this informative. There's obviously deeper things you can go to on sleep, but just these little daily habits will make a big difference. I know I've been trying to implement some of them. If you have any questions, ask here in the comment section of this video. Hit us up on any form of social media. If you're local, stop in and see us. And hopefully videos like this will help us all continue to get better together.